Kia ora, it's Hayley from Wicked Wicks. Today, we're looking at earthquakes. I mean, we're going to look at the weather too. New Zealand, Christchurch, New Zealand, already they've had quite a lot of impact. They're trying to rebuild, and yesterday, or today, because it's actually Monday in the afternoon for them, they had two more serious aftershocks, a 6.0 and a 5.5. Now, one of the things I've been reading in comments and such is, like, why should we care, like, when Japan, you know, if they get a 6.0, that's just Tuesday, you know. The stuff about New Zealand versus Japan, Japan stuff, a lot of it is off the coast, whereas the stuff that's happened over Christchurch is, like, right near Christchurch. It's much, much closer to populated areas. The New Zealand earthquakes are much shallower, so, you know, the closer it is to the surface, the more shaking it's going to happen. And also, Japan, they've been dealing with earthquakes for a long time, so they've got building codes that are up to snuff for this, whereas Christchurch, I believe prior to the September 2010 earthquake, which was a 7.1, they did not have earthquakes in this area. So this was a very new thing. And they've had a 7.1 that was in September. That was the first, that was the main shock, I believe is the word. And then there was a serious aftershock, a 6.3 in February. And one of the other problems with this area is the soil that it's built on. This is liquefaction. As you can see, it, like the earth, it kind of looks like the earth just kind of opens up and then you drive right into it. So that's a very scary situation, obviously, for them. So, and, you know, I really feel for them because, you know, they're having aftershocks every day. It's not necessarily severe aftershocks, but every few months they're having damaging aftershocks. So hopefully this will calm down at some point. Now, looking at the weather in the United States, here's a fun map with lots of L's and H's. We like to see letters on our maps. Now, if you look at this yellow area, it says severe thunderstorms possible. What does this look like? It looks a lot like the yellow area that's here. So that's the slight risk. Nope. I see. I hovered over tomorrow. Anyway, there's today, and they've got, this is the Hydrometeorological Prediction Center, quite a mouthful. They've got this little red area to show you flash flooding. So this is something that you don't see from the Storm Prediction Center. Also the L's and the H's, very important. This is a QPF chart, Quantitative Precipitation Forecast, I believe that stands for. Everybody likes to show those, so we're showing one of those today. 3.5 inches in the next 5 days possible in this area. Or that's predicted, not possible, but the prediction, yeah. Okay, slight risk today, just like we saw on that other map. Here's the wind breakdown, as high as 30%. Here's the hail breakdown, as high as 30% in two different areas. Tornado chance, as high as 5%, and 5% over there. Here's tomorrow. Got a slight risk in sort of the same areas. And the probability breakdowns, the slight risk is the 15%, and there's a 5% risk surrounding that. Storm reports so far, or at least as of the time I refreshed the page, lots of hail. We've got some storms going through Missouri right now. Mesoscale discussion, I don't know if that, but it looks like they may be opening up a new weather watch. Here's the watches. Oh, no, wait, there's the warnings. This is a watch. Well, let me zoom out real quick. This is how big a watch is, and this is an approximate area. If you scroll down, you see the actual counties that are involved. These are warnings. Warnings are much tinier, and they're based on actual storms that are in progress. And so, it's hurricane time. Yes, very exciting, or is it? Yes, here's the Eastern Pacific. Adrian died just a few days ago, maybe two. I don't know, I didn't look at my calendar. And the Atlantic. So, boring is good when it comes to hurricanes, right? So, if you want more information, you go to wickedwix.com. That's wickedwx.com. Or you go to, you Google Storm Prediction Center, you Google National Hurricane Center. Thank you much.